Welcome to my vintage computer collection video. This video is some of the small stuff I have on shelves here, while all the computers are currently in storage. This here is a device for connecting a Commodore 64 VIC-20 to a regular cassette player, rather than a specialized cassette player made for the purpose of connecting only to Commodore 64 or compatible computers. It's in a simple case here. Got its own custom circuit board. It was made by a company called Cardco. It has these three wires. One for the control, and one of these is microphone, one of these is sound. I don't know which is which, or if that matters. This Toshiba Libretto 100 CT is the oldest computer I still actively use, because I have a portable CD player that connects to it. That's why I use it to play music. It's damaged because a few years ago it fell off a shelf, but it still works. The battery has gone bad a long time ago, so I took it out. Still has a manual with it. Here's some more stuff I have on that laptop. A PCMCIA floppy disk drive. Somewhere this printer is. I don't know where it is. I couldn't find it, but I did find a manual for it. Very small printer. It actually still works. And all these discs. This is probably the most interesting thing I currently have here accessible for this video. I recently bought this for about $9 at a thrift store. Everything's in here, including the manual over here. Oops, I dropped it. It doesn't actually work, but everything is in here. Power supply, video cables, and the main thing itself, which has built-in controllers. This card here. Here's the manual. This thing right here is the only thing I don't have with this. There's the free games in the manual. There's also another game which can't be accessed without doing slight modifications, adding a switch, but there's also a rifle shooting game in it. Very primitive one that looks basically like Pong. I like this box art. It's not a picture, it's actually just a colored drawing of the unit on TV. Here's a rather interesting unit, known as a Nav 2000. An experimental form factor for a computer that never really took off. Right here are all the plugs. USB port with a serial port. It actually uses this. Plugs on one side, USB on the other. Probably a very rare machine. Fan on the side. It looks like a mix between a tablet and a PC. And here's the power supply. This ran Windows 98. It quit working a few years ago. I have attempts to fix it, but unsuccessful. It is open right now, so if I delay, you can see everything inside. Here are all the discs I happen to have on hand right now. Bottom row is IBM PC compatible discs. And top row is Commodore 64 discs. The label fell off this one, it's Educational Games Pack Free. This says that over and over and over and over and over. The whole thing is not to do with disc. This is an old Pentium processor from 1994. Pentium 1. See just how few pins there are. I believe this processor still works. I have not been able to test it in a while though. And this here is 2 megabytes of RAM. There are some unpopulated spots for more RAM chips on here. But these are just each 1 megabyte. Just back. This isn't really a computer, but I thought I'd better add in here. It's similar enough. An old adding machine. See. Enter in some numbers. And then find the total. You pull down T. Write down the thing. I guess I had some numbers before here. There's a total of everything I've been adding so far. I have a bit left of sticker here. Very neat, all mechanical, nothing electrical at all. If you're champion. A few switches here. You pull out the lever here, and there's some switches on each side. You switch to those. You can pull the top off. And see what's inside. All kinds of mechanical bits. I had to replace ink. I didn't have any ink reels the right size, so I just kind of set this thing in here. But I do have paper that fits it. Balsa wood airplane for advertisement for IBM OS 2 LAN server on it. Probably not other of these left. I know these things break really easily. Lastly, here's a 3M head cleaning diskette kit. It contains some fluid and a disc. Non-normal disc, it just contains a cleaning thing. Should be more exciting stuff coming in the next video. This is kind of the boring stuff video.